ex tried to ruin our restaurant, so we cooked up revenge. I never imagined my partner's ex could follow us all the way into a different city, let alone into a kitchen. But that's exactly what happened with Marco. I met Anna 3 years ago when I started as a line cook at a hotel restaurant. Back then, she was dating Marco, the rock star chef everyone whispered about. He'd been on TV once, wore his knife roll like a samurai, and corrected people's techniques mid-service like some culinary deity. When Anna finally dumped him, it was like she came back to life. She left the fine dining grind, started her own little supper club, and I helped out. A year later, we moved to a new city, opened a small bistro, and built something real. For a while, Marco was just a sour taste in the back of our throats. Then the games began. First came the fake Yelp reviews. Chef Anna serves undercooked chicken, food poisoning guaranteed, posted under burner accounts that were a little too obvious. Then suppliers we'd used for months suddenly stopped answering our calls. Our Instagram DMs filled with fake screenshots claiming Anna stole recipes from Marco. He even emailed the local food festival committee with evidence that Anna had plagiarized his menu. It worked. We were dropped from the lineup. For 2 years, Marco managed to quietly poison our reputation, like a slow leak of oil on a kitchen floor. What he didn't realize was that Anna and I weren't amateurs anymore. See, Marco had a fatal flaw. He wanted everyone to know he was the genius behind the scenes. And like a true narcissist, he reused the same password for everything. I discovered it one night when he accidentally posted a screenshot on his public Instagram, a login page with the password auto-filled. Foie gras 69. Classy. I didn't hack his accounts. That's illegal. But I did something better. I watched. I noted his pattern. I followed his public accounts, his newsletter, his anonymous burner reviews. Then Anna and I started documenting. Every fake review, every email, every fabricated screenshot went into a neat little folder. When the city's big culinary expo announced its headliner this year, Marco, of course, we bought tickets. Not to eat, to serve him his own dish, cold. We arrived early, dressed like normal attendees. While Marco strutted around bragging about his ethical sourcing and signature style, I watched him hover over his laptop at a demo booth. Within days of the expo starting, weird things began happening to his brand. His official recipe blog started publishing bizarre content. How to microwave Michelin star dishes. Top 10 ways to overcook steak. His weekly newsletter featured screenshots of his fake reviews of Anna's restaurant, the ones we collected. His public Facebook suddenly posted photos of him at supplier warehouses, berating staff. I hadn't touched his accounts. But someone he'd wronged, a former sous chef, reached out to us after seeing our folder. She had admin access to his blog and had been dying for a reason to take him down. We gave her one. By the time Marco stepped on stage for his cooking demo, the whispers had already started. His sponsors were pulling out. The festival committee was demanding answers about the harassment claims. Anna and I stood quietly at the back, sampling cheese cubes. When Marco launched into his speech about integrity in the kitchen, I raised my hand. Marco, quick question, I said loudly. How do you explain the Yelp accounts you made to sabotage Anna's restaurant? Gasps. Phones out. Marco froze. Anna's former sous chef, standing next to me, pulled up the spreadsheet on her tablet and started showing the crowd. IP addresses, timestamps, identical phrasing across dozens of reviews. Marco stammered, tried to spin it as performance art, but the expo director cut his mic. Sponsors walked off stage. By the end of the week, Marco had lost his TV contract, 3 restaurant partners, and his celebrity status. Anna and I went home and cooked our best dinner service in months. The next morning, the bistro was packed with new customers. Marco had burned himself. Follow for more.